welcome to Create This Book, Episode 2. The first page I will be working on today is create a rule. Make a rule for yourself and follow it on each page of this book. Write your rule in the box provided. Growing up, my favorite show was Sailor Moon. I loved the characters and how they all had their special abilities related to the power of their planets or the moon. I plan on drawing a Luna on every page and then adding the date of completion. For this page, I decided to do crayon. I love crayons, and I think people consider it the underrated art material, but I'm hoping to change people's mind. It can go on streaky, but the way I correct this problem is by coloring my picture and then scraping the excess crayon wax off. It leaves a clean look while still giving that pretty glossy look. So to spare you all the pain of watching me meticulously draw and color in every little detail, which mainly shows a lot of my head popping in and out, we will just jump ahead. Now, I was originally using a gold color pencil, but it wasn't as gold as the animation pendants were, so I changed it to a gold Sharpie. I'll deal with the consequences when I go to draw the other pages. Using the gold Sharpie did help the details pop and give the look that I wanted, matching the animation a lot closer. For Luna, I just used the tool that I would use on every page, which is a color pencil. To complete my look, I have these stickers that I'm going to put next to their emblem. We have Sailor Moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, and my favorite, Jupiter. This page made such a big mess with the scraping of the crayon, but it is totally worth it. I love how the page turned out. It has so much personality that complements that main task of the page, which is the rule. Don't worry, I won't forget my rule because I know if I do, then I will never hear the end of it. The next page I will be coloring is create a test. Test the difference between your right and left hand. To stick with my rule, I decided to draw Luna with my dominant hand and Artemis with my non-dominant hand. A lot of the time I don't show me drawing my characters because there's a lot of erasing and starting over, but for this page it is kind of required for you all to see me drawing with my right and left hand. It is forcing me to get out of my comfort zone and show you the process from beginning to end. I did Luna with my dominant hand, which for me is my right hand. I did that because I would be drawing her on a regular basis, so I needed the practice. Also, I already knew how to draw her. I wanted to make drawing Artemis for my left hand completely new with no practice from the past, which would really test my drawing abilities. For my left hand, I drew Artemis, and at first I would draw and erase, but then I realized that everything I do to this character should be done with my left hand, and that even means when I erase my mistakes. When I started to color Artemis using a white color pencil, I thought, why am I going to waste my time? Nothing happened. You can't see it. I only had to color in his eyes, moon crescent, nose, and ears, which I'll take, especially since I'm using my bad, weak hand. I'm actually pretty proud of how well Artemis turned out despite the obstacles I had to take to accomplish this task. Now let's decorate the rest of the page with watercolors. I was inspired by Serenity's bed sheets that are light pink with cute bunnies, moons, and stars all over it. For the pink, I used the watercolors, and after it dried, I colored in some moons and stars using a color pencil. have a dotting tool. I'm hoping to get one day, but what I do instead is I use a colored pencil for a little bit of bigger circles, a pen if I want it a little bigger than what a colored pencil accomplishes, and a toothpick. It works. To accomplish the cute bunnies that I made, I dipped my color pencil into some silver metallic paint and made the bunnies all over. I was trying to make them all look the same, but I kind of like that they turned out looking a little different. It makes each bunny have its own little personality in a way. And that's my second page. I'm really proud of how well this turned out. I love how colorful and bright it is, but also able to show off how my right and left hand can create art. For my third and final page for this episode is create a fan page. I decided to dedicate this page to all my favorite animes, starting with Sailor Moon. She was the one who started it all. I drew her character with the moon in the background and then painted each page with watercolors. I wanted them to smudge, kind of look like a tie-dye painting. I then searched pictures online of my other favorite shows and created a collage with all of them together. But I lost some footage, so it will be a surprise that you'll get to see when you finish this video. So let's go over all the pages that I made for this episode. The first one is the rule. My rule is going to be that on every page I have to put a Luna and then the date that I complete it. And then I'm going to make sure that I follow this rule. Hopefully I never forget, because I know you guys will call me out on it. The other page I did was create a test. So my test was draw Luna for my dominant hand and draw Artemis with my non-dominant hand. And then the last page I did for this episode is create a fan page. So for my fan page I did anime. This side is all Sailor Moon that I watercolored, because Sailor Moon was my first manga that started all. And then as I became more interested in anime, there's Clannad. Then over here is Fruit Basket. Over here is Inuyasha. And I lost this footage of me drawing these little characters. I'm so sorry. There's Kiara. And I drew her because I noticed in the picture she wasn't included, and she's one of my favorites. Then you got Oron High School Host Club, Sword Art Online. Down here, Spirit Away. There's the little coal, magical creatures that carry the coal for the heating bath master. And then it's got a little star that they like to eat. Then over here is Ah My Goddess with there's my Luna and date. Over here's Princess Tutu, and this is the other one that I drew, was her duck form. So that's all my pages for this episode. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time with another episode. Bye!